Oh, hey folks, Elder Law Care Attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Welcome, Elder Law Care Warriors. Folks, question today, a subscriber sent in, hey Patrick, how do I choose beneficiaries for my estate plan? Well, I first looked at that question, I said, well, that's kind of a ground ball. Like, I always say to our clients, you're the expert in the family, and we were designing their trust on the whiteboard in our trust design room. We're the expert on elder law, and we work together to co-create and customize your plan to meet your, what I call your dream snapshot. So when you're up in your cloud someday, you're looking down, you're like, hey, I did the 3 Ps Patrick talks about in his book. I protected what I worked hard for. I preserved the value of what I worked hard for. And the 3rd P, I'm passing it on as a meaningful legacy to the people I love the most, or in this case, people you love the most. So I would recommend that's the first place to stop right there, folks. You should pick beneficiaries of the people who are most important to you in your life or lives, the people you love the most. And from my experience working with many clients over the last 20 years, most folks will pick their children when they have children. And then they want to go down to their grandchildren. So you can create your plan, your trust. It goes to my children, Mo, Larry, and Curly. And if they're not there, it goes to their descendants, which are their children or your grandchildren. And another recommendation, make sure you hold it in trust, because that way you're giving them a protected gift, a bloodline protection gift. You're giving them better than a gift. You're giving them a protected gift. So make sure your attorney inquire about that, encourage them, say, hey, I want to give asset protection. There should be no additional cost on that. It's just the language they put into the plan itself. I want to give them a protected gift in case they go through times of turmoil. But from my experience, you should pick the people you love the most. If you have children, likely it's children, or maybe grandchildren. If you don't have children or family, maybe it's siblings. Maybe it's siblings. Maybe it's nieces and nephews, from my experience, when you do not have direct children. Or sadly, some cases, folks have estranged relationships with their children or their loved ones. And they might leave it to a niece or a nephew, or maybe even a friend. And then you have to put the proper language in the plan. Make sure you disinherit the natural or immediate heirs at law if you're not leaving them anything. Make sure you get proper counseling around that with your estate elder law attorney as well, because that needs to be memorialized in writing, in your trust, in your will. If you have natural heirs at law that you are not leaving anything to deliberately or intentionally, you need to put that express language in your trust or your will. So who's your beneficiaries? Typically family, from my experience. And oftentimes, I've done other videos, sometimes it's charities or a combination of loved ones and charities. Sometimes folks may not have a big family, or they may not be close to their family, or maybe their family is very well off and they don't need their resources. So maybe they want to leave a long-lasting legacy to a charitable organization that is near and dear to your heart. And that is an impressive and impactful legacy, so that your gift to that charity is a gift that can keep on giving to hopefully other generations to come, to make this world a better and more beautiful place. So there you have it, folks, right there. Pick your beneficiaries wisely and follow the advice or suggestions that is made. Make sure you give them better than a gift. Give them a protected gift with bloodline protection. And if you're not given to your natural heirs at law, your direct heirs at law, make sure your state elder law attorney puts the proper disinheritance language in the plan. Otherwise, there could be trouble or litigation later if anyone's unhappy or disgruntled, because they can retain an estate litigation attorney and suggest that you forgot them, and that could make things difficult for the beneficiaries that you left it for. Folks, I hope you found this video helpful. Please click the subscribe button and that bell, because we'll keep you updated with other important elder law videos. If you'd like to learn more, pick up a copy of my book on Amazon, Patrick Kelleher, How to Avoid the Four-Headed Monster of Estate Planning and Elder Law. Again, be sure to subscribe and share this video with others that you love. Thanks for joining us here today at elderlawcare.com.